Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, we are ready to make a trip out to the desert. For real this time, I guess. For the complete run-through of it. As opposed to last time where I briefly looked in and went, yeah, I don't have the equipment to get through here. I kind of forgot you needed a long shot. But we should be good now. So we just head here into the Haunted Wasteland. I want to get fairly close to the edge here, but not so hard that you fall in. And you just hookshot right on over. And from here you just need to follow these, maybe like these flags set out in the desert. You just want to follow the path they make, which may or may not be difficult depending on how well you can see them. Pretty sure there's some out here. Yeah, there it is. Still spring. I'm still getting really congested. So, sorry about any clearing of the throat I might have to do. And there it is. It's like, wow, I'm actually getting kind of blind out here. There is a method that you can use to try and make it a little easier to see out here in the desert. If you play the song Storms, then it should change the atmosphere enough that things will become a little more clear, especially when it thunders. Yeah, you see way out there. Normally I can only see these first two, and on the right and left, maybe the one in the middle. Then there's one way out there I wouldn't have seen if it weren't for the thunder flashing. So, that's something you can do if you are having a hard time finding your way through here. If you head down there, I'm pretty sure there's a gold skulltula, maybe a treasure chest with some money. Nothing I'm worried about. And this way, you have to follow this ghost using the Lens of Truth. And if you veer too far off from the path that this ghost takes, you'll just be teleported back to the start of the Haunted Wasteland. So you want to make sure you're actually following it. And you could actually do this without the ghost if you knew its path. But I don't, and I don't care to try and memorize it, so I'm just going to follow it the normal way. And then you'll get attacked by levers, but they're really not a big deal, even if you only have 3 hearts. And just kind of ignore them for the most part. Do a little bit of dodging, because they go in a straight path based on like the last place you were at. Maybe they lead ahead just a little bit, but not enough that a quick change of your direction won't screw them up. It's really annoying, so he comes back to this box, like, that's twice now. He might even do it again before we make it to our destination. It's just really annoying. Nope, looks like he's just gonna go straight there. So yeah, this is where we need to go. Between these 2 flags and a little bit further out, and it should transition. So this is not where the next dungeon is going to be, but the one after the next. And I do want to do them in that order because I can't remember if there's a place where you need the Shadow Temple's dungeon item or not in this place. So I would rather just, get that. But if you come here between these 2 trees, you can see a crack in the wall. So do what you always do with the cracks in the walls. Just toss a bomb and get hit by a lever before you can make it in. That's alright though. And we have the second to last Great Fairies fountain in the game, but the last one I'm going to get. Mostly because the power-up you get from the very last one is more or less game-breaking. Not that this one isn't game-breaking, but there are points of the run where I feel like this power is very useful. So, we have the Great Fairy of Magic again. I think, don't pretty much all of them call themselves that? Some of them might call themselves Great Fairies of Wisdom or Power or Courage, but generally it always seems like they're magic. But this one will give us Nehru's Love. It's pretty much the most broken spell in the game. Because What it does is it will make you invincible and unable to use any other magic items. But who cares? You're invincible. So I might use that for safety precautions in some fights, but really there's only one that I can think of where I would really want to use it, and that's actually the boss of the next temple, mostly because he can one-shot you at 3 hearts. Now, I'll just demonstrate it here for a second. See, I just toss it up. His levers, well, they would have hit me, but they got stuck by the animation of Neighbor's Love, and then, now that it's actually up, they run into me for no damage. Or they go right past me. Like, yeah. I even tried that Delta attack and it didn't work. So, that's why this power is pretty much ridiculous. So, oh wait, that's not all we want to do here in the desert. I was about to teleport out. No, there's one more thing I need to do, just so it's easier to get back here later. We come all the way out here to the entrance. We can actually go in. There's no special thing you need to do to start working on this place before the next one. But I'm still going to, because it's just better. Easier if you do this one later. Get my magic back. But unfortunately, as you'll see, we come in here, there's this little cubby crawl through space that you can't do as an adult. And then there's this big gray wall block thing in the way, and we can't do anything with that either. So there's literally nothing we can do in here right now. Darn. So yeah, you just head back on out, and you'll get treated to another cutscene. Wonder who this could be. Oh, of course. It's the only character that Link's been running into on a consistent basis. And I guess this might be one of the few times where they, like, straight up tell you that, hey, you can go back to the previous parts of the game by putting the Master Sword away. I think she probably told you that one time earlier, like when he taught you the Prelude of Light, but, well, now we have this. Woohoo! Learn Prelude of Light, and now Requiem of Spirits. There's only one more of these songs to learn in the game. Normally this would be the last one, but I'm doing the pre-dungeon stuff slightly out of order. Just because I feel like it, and to make it a little easier. And that damn owl is flying away. I hate that owl. Seriously, it is the worst character in the game. And, oh no, Sandstorm, she gets away again. Oh no. Yeah, that's not really important to me. Wow. There we go. I was getting my lefts and rights inverted. We want to go back to the Temple of Time now, because that's the closest place to the next place I want to go. A lot of traveling in this episode, but it needs to be done. Because, I mean, pretty much we're just going to be setting up the next couple areas. No, I don't want Deca Nuts. Put Din's Fire on there. For later. Freaking Redads. Can't even do anything to these. Well, I can't. Because I can't use my sword, so... You could kill them with the sword, and... I think Redads actually have a good chance of getting you magic, but... Yeah, with my restrictions, I can't actually do anything about the redeads in town. But... oh, that looked really weird, moving around while opponents routing up to you in that mode. Just call Epona because I don't feel like walking the short distance to the town. Not on foot anyway, much better. Hop off and head back into Kakariko because, well, I want to buy some magic potion. I'd just like to have some on hand. Oh god! The town that's burning! Not entirely sure what causes this to happen. Like, they don't really state it. If it's a monster attack or Death Mountain erupted again. They don't exactly tell you. And it'd be pretty cool if you could do this before the Fire Temple, so, you know, it would make it seem like Volvagia had attacked, but one of the comments in one of the recent videos said that this would only trigger after you did the first 3 temples. So, if I'm to believe that, then you can't see the scene with Death Mountain still active. And holy crap! Look at Sheik fly around. Ow. That would really hurt, like landing on your face. I guess it'd be better than landing on your arms. They always say to not put your arms out if you're falling over because there's a chance you'll, break them from the kind of force that Sheik was just going through there. I think that might happen. Hey, Link, you're not supposed to be using a sword. Put that away. What a failure. See, he gets the sword out and then he gets his ass kicked. But we come to, and Sheik has apparently been watching over us. It's still raining. Wonder why the windmill didn't go crazy. I mean, come on, that's what happened last time it rained. And Sheik's going to tell us about how the thing that came out was a big shadow beast that it's been sealed for years, and now Impa's going to have to go and try and take care of it. Which is interesting, because this is the first time we've heard of Impa since, I think, since we went to Hyrule Castle as a child. And she tells you right now that she's one of the 6 sages. Woo! I think we could have figured that out if she was going to the temple. Only characters that go into temples are sages. And so, we'll be taught the last song. And this is like the only... yeah, I think this is the only song that actually gives you access to a temple as opposed to just making it easier to get back to it. Because with the Minuet Forest, you were already in the place where Sheik taught you the song. Same thing with the Barillo Fire. With the Serenade of Water, you could actually walk to that point, like that little island. There's bridges that go out to it, so it's not anywhere you couldn't have gotten anyway. And with the Requiem of Spirit, you were right next to the thing anyhow. So yeah, this is the only one that's actually going to be taking us somewhere we haven't really been, and I don't think we could have gotten to. And Deku Nut, like usual. And it's suddenly night. So, go ahead and play the song again. I think it will actually stay dark and rainy here in Kakariko. Actually, wait. Apparently B is not cancel in this game. I just realized I wanted to go to the magic shop and I hadn't done it yet. So, yeah, here we are in the back end of the graveyard. I don't think, like I said, what, 5 times now? I don't think we could have gotten here beforehand. Maybe... I don't see anything that you could have long shot to. But this is why I feel like Din's Fire is a required item. I guess technically, if you were fast and really good, you could use a fire arrow to light one of these torches and then use regular ones to light the rest of them. Or maybe you could come here as a... No, I don't think coming here as a child would help. But if you just stand here on this pillar and use fire magic, Din's fire, it'll hit all the torches at once. And a little hint for that is the pillar has a fire medallion on it. So, yeah, it's a nifty little tip, trick, puzzle thing. But before I go in here, I do want to go get the magic potion. Because I may or may not need it. I can't honestly remember. It's better to just be prepared anyway. No, don't read this stupid stuff. Kinda wish that you didn't roll with the A button. Backwards running. Now, is there a chicken around here? I'm not seeing one. Well, now that we have the long shot, we should be able to just get around more easily with it. Or not. You know, that's cool too. I'm pretty sure that you can use it to get on these buildings. Yeah, there we go. Now, if you talk to that guy, I'm pretty sure would give you a heart piece, but of course I'm trying to avoid those, so I won't talk to him. And there's a trick you could have done way earlier in the game as a child to get it. What's in here? This is a potion shop. And for being a potion shop, she isn't going to sell us anything. You'd actually have to come in here for a big trade item side quest later if you cared about that sort of thing. But obviously the item that you get from it I don't want, as it's a humongously powerful sword. God damn it. So, apparently the shop I actually need to get into is closed until morning. That's just great. At least it teleported me to here instead of the entrance of the graveyard. Oh, in we go. This is actually the back entrance of the shop. It's kind of awkward. You think he'd be like, hey, what are you doing? That's my storeroom, whatever. But no. No one really seems to give it any second thoughts. So, now I have magic potion. No. It might be a good idea for me to go and get some milk, but whatever. I'm not too worried about it. So, we'll just fall all the way down the well. But hey, you see? The well is sealed up. I mean, you couldn't get into the bottom of the well as an adult. I don't know why I'm walking, because I need to play this song to get to the Shadow Temple anyway. So we'll do that. And I think I'm actually going to cut this... I guess I won't be cutting the episode short. It'll be about the same length as all the others. But I'll be heading into the Shadow Temple. And we'll be dealing with all that fun stuff next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I kinda wish I didn't take that hard of damage, but whatever. I'll go in here with 2/3 of my maximum health. I think I'll be okay. So, we'll be doing this stuff next time. See you then.